everybody, welcome. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi, this is Winston, and this is Friday Power Flow, a short, strong practice. Whoops. Winston's going to go take a nap, and we are going to get started in downward facing dog. So come onto your mat and come on into your downward facing dog. And you can start in child's pose if that feels like a better fit. Really start to feel your breath. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Feel your hands on your mat, feel your feet on your mat. Maybe soften your toes a little bit. Spread your fingers wide. Winston's trying to decide where he wants to take his nap. It's a pretty difficult decision. You don't have to make any decisions right now, except for the choice to be right here, right now. Once more, let's take a big breath in together. And a long breath out. Bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee for your down dog hip opener. And you can drop your left knee if that works. Maybe a little bit of movement with the right foot or your right toes. Inhale, take your right leg back up, roll your hip down. Come on forward to your high push-up and draw your knee into your chest. Really lift out of your shoulders so your belly pulls in and up. Inhale up and back to your three-legged dog. Bring your right foot down and take your left leg up to the sky. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Bend your left knee for your down dog hip opener. And you have a lot of wiggle room to play around in this pose and this whole practice. Inhale, take your left leg back up. Come on forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Again, lifting out of your shoulders. Belly pulls in and up. Inhale, up and back to your three-legged dog. Now, step your left foot to your left thumb and your right foot to your right thumb. And come on into your ragdoll. Hang forward. Grab your elbows or let your hands dangle. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Take a big inhale and a full exhale. And release your hands, walk your feet closer together or to touch, and rise to stand. Come all the way up. Reach your hands up, lift your heart, look up, big inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Set your feet, soften your toes. Feel your hands meet at your heart center. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. And if you like, set an intention for your practice. And together, let's take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Hands to your mat, high push-up to low push-up as you exhale. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Inhaling, upward facing dog, cobra or low cobra. Exhaling back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take a big inhale, fill up. And a big exhale, empty out. Once more, deep inhale here. Exhale lightly, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a couple of good deep breaths. Feel your breath. Feel this breath so you can feel where you are. Feel what you are doing. Take one more big inhale. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale all the way up. Rise and reach and lift. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. You can step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Once more, a deep breath in here. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, fill up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Here, bring your feet together and forward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Come on forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Lift out of your shoulders. Take a big inhale. Now, right foot to your right thumb, runner's lunge. Plant your right foot, set your hands on your mat, and then lift off with your left leg. As you lift your left leg, keep your hands on the ground and let your torso come to pretty much parallel with the ground. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, draw your knee into your chest. You can kind of tuck in, squeeze in. Inhale, extend that left leg back. Lift your chest, lift your heart. Exhale, squeeze in, belly pulls in, knee to your chest, to your nose. Inhale, extend through that left leg. Exhale, squeeze in. Right leg is long and strong. Inhale, extend through your left leg. One more time. Draw your left knee into your chest. Now, start to lift your hands up off the ground and rise to stand. That left knee lifts in front of you. Pause. Check in with your right foot. Check in with your drishti. Check in with your breath. As you inhale, extend your left foot forward. Press to the heel. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, extend out, press to the heel. Exhale, bend the knee. One more time. Inhale, press out through your heel. Now, bend your left knee and bring your left foot across your right thigh for your figure four. Sit down, bend your right knee, just like you would in your Utkatasana, chair pose. You can keep your hands high. You can work with your hands at your heart. From here, start to fold forward. Keep a little lift in your chest and your heart. You can flex your left foot. Let that left knee drop down towards the ground so you get a little bit of hip opener. And you can stay here, or you can bring your hands down to the ground to play around with your arm balance. You have to get low enough that you can get your hands to the ground. Left foot hooks around your right arm. Left knee above your left elbow. And then a little bit of wiggling, finagling maybe to lift that right foot. You can extend the right leg. I'm going to keep my right knee tucked in. Strong core here. Breathe for 3 wherever you are. 2. And from here, come all the way back up to stand. Right foot standing. Left knee lifts in front of you. Once more. Press out through your left heel and hold. Strong core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down beside the right. Rise up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together a little bit forward, right leg to the sky again. And come on back to that high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest, lifting out of your shoulders, belly in and up. Big inhale. Once more, right foot to your right thumb, runner's lunge. Rise up to your crescent lunge. Right foot a little to your right, bring your hands to your heart, take a big inhale, and twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Your whole right foot flat on your mat. It's okay if you're a little bit wobbly. If you're a little bit wobbly, a little bit wiggly, can you work with it? If you feel like you are struggling to hang on, then absolutely drop your back knee. Now you can keep your hands together, or you can open up, left hand reaching for the ground, right arm up for the sky. Work with your breath, lengthening from the crown of your head, out through your tailbone, out through your back heel. And if you want to, take your top arm and wrap it around behind your back. That's the start of your bind. Play around with it. Feel that you can play around and enjoy yourself. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Spin your back foot flat. Maybe add in some space between your feet here. Lengthen through your arms, your fingers. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps again. Warrior one, rise up and add in your warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Now side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow on your right thigh, left hand high. You might slide your right hand down. Keep lifting up out of your right shoulder. Keep bending into your right knee. Track your right knee over your right ankle. Probably most important, keep paying attention to your breath, connecting with your breath and your intention. Now you can stay here. You can wrap that top arm around behind your back. Again, the start of your bind in this pose. Play around with it. Doesn't have to look a certain way. If you're trying to decide in your head what you should do, instead of trying to figure it out in your head, feel it out in your body. Feel it out in your heart, your spirit. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Again, the only decision you need to really pay attention to is your decision to be right here, right now. When your mind wanders off, come back to that. Reach your left arm back up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. From here, face the side edge of your mat, toes out, heels in. Come on down into your horse. Bend your knees. You can bring your hands to your heart just for a moment to settle in. Find your balance. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And as you exhale, bring your right elbow to your right leg. Let your left arm reach up and over. Left shoulder rolls back. Inhale, come to center. You can reach your hands up. And as you exhale, left elbow to your left thigh. Your right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, over to the right. Sit a little bit lower. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. One more time. Inhale, center. Bring your hands back to your heart. Straighten your legs. Pivot your toes in and your heels out. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Maybe a towel or strap between your hands to give yourself some room. Give yourself some room. Lift your heart. Feel where you are. Take a big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Hands can come up and over for the shoulder rinse. Let your head drop here. Soften your toes. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Once more, a big inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Come halfway up. Pivot around towards the back edge of your mat. Left toes point towards the back edge of your mat. Come to the ball of your right foot. Runner's lunge. Step back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth. Empty out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, which is really the back. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Lift up. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Feet together and forward. Left leg to the sky. Come forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Lift out of your shoulders. Belly in and up. Now, left foot to your left thumb. Runner's lunge. Hands on your mat. Lift off. Lift your right leg. Lengthen your left leg. You can come to tented fingers here. Maybe a prop under your hands. Torso pretty much parallel to the ground. A big inhale. As you exhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest. You can tuck your nose, your forehead in to meet the knee. Inhale, extend out, a little bit of lift, lengthening. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, squeeze in. Belly in and up, knee draws in. One more time. Inhale, extend. Now, exhale, draw your knee in, ground through your left foot, and start to rise to stand. You might soften your left knee a little bit. Take your hands up. Right knee lifts in front of you. Strong core. As you inhale, extend your right leg forward. Press to your heel. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, extend out, press to the heel. Exhale, and bend. Inhale, extend out, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend out, press through your right heel. Exhale, bend your right knee. From here, right foot across your left thigh. Sit down for your figure four. Take your time sitting down, bending your left knee just like you would in your chair pose. You can flex the right foot, let the right knee drop. Hands high or at your heart as you start to fold forward. Watch out for rounding. Keep a little bit of a lift here. Belly draws in and up. And then if you want to play around with the arm balance, get low, get your hands down to the ground. Hands about shoulder width, just like you would in crow. Right elbow above, no, right knee above your right elbow. Right foot hooks around your left arm. And then maybe you lift the left foot. Usually one side is a little easier than the other. You can play around with extending that left leg. Breathe for 3, 2, and from here, come all the way up to stand. Lift your right knee in front of you. Take your hands high. Extend your right foot forward. Press through your right heel. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Hands up. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Feet together and forward. Left leg up again. Three-legged dog. Come onto your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Lift out of your shoulders. Now really lightly. Left foot to your left thumb. Runner's lunge. Rise up for your crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale and twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. Keep your left knee over your left ankle. You can use the press of your hands to tap into the length in your spine and lift your heart. Back knee lifted or lowered. Hands together or open up. Right hand, maybe it lands under your right shoulder. A little bit of balance, absolutely. Nice twist, a lot of breath. If you want to take your top arm, wrap it around behind your back. The start of your bind, maybe your hands connect under your left thigh. Lengthen forward. And lengthen and deepen your breath. A big inhale. And a big exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Set your feet. Set your gaze. And even as you set your feet, doesn't mean you can't adjust. This whole practice, an adjustment, an attitude adjustment, an adjustment for our bodies, our hearts, our minds, our spirits, so we can feel better. Spin your palms to the sky, left hand high, reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, come up. Open out, warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Now side angle, Parsva Konasana. So let this be an adjustment. If something isn't working for you, be honest about it. Be present with it. Take your time with it so you're not reacting. But yeah, then absolutely make the necessary intentional adjustments so that this can work for you. You can stay here or wrap that top arm around behind your back, your half bind or your full bind. Any variation. Right shoulder rolls back. Big bend in your left knee. Connect the baby toe side of your back foot. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Now reach your top arm back up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Pivot towards the side edge of your mat. Toes out, heels in. Hands to your heart for a moment as you settle into your horse. Knees open out, belly draws in and up. You can sit low here. Reach your arms up, a big inhale. Now right elbow to your right leg, left arm reaches up and over, and you can stay here. Or you might slide your right hand down inside your right foot. Let your left shoulder roll back. Breathe for 5, 4, 3,
2, come on up to center, hands high, left elbow, left thigh, right arm reaches up and over, and again, you can stay here or slide your left hand down inside the left foot. Right shoulder rolls back, soften your toes, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, come back to center, hands reach up, draw your hands to your heart, straighten your legs. Pivot your toes in, heels out, and once more, you can interlace your fingers at your low back. Work with a different variation if you like. Take a big breath in here. Fold forward as you exhale. Set your feet. Soften your toes. And if you come into the forward fold, feel if you can drop your head. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. It's pretty cliche, but not just dropping your head, but hopefully dropping some of that stuff in your head. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Release your hands onto your shoulders. Come halfway up, pivot around towards the front edge of your mat. Right toes spin forward, come to the ball of your left foot, plant your hands, step back, high push-up, 2 low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Another big inhale here. As you exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga low push-up, step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, step or jump your feet to the outsides of your hands. Come on down into your squat, your malasana. You can be higher, elbows on legs. Maybe sit on a prop. A little bit of movement. Side to side, that might help you loosen up a little bit. The movement of your breath. Movement of your breath helps to slow down the movement in your thinking mind. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Sometimes that's what you really need, is you just need to slow down your thinking mind. Give yourself some space from all your thoughts, from the decision-making process. You have that space. Usually with that space, there comes some clarity. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And from here, sit down and come on into your boat pose Navasana. You can start with bent knees if you like. Extend your legs. Low belly draws in and up. You might extend your hands forward. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to a hover. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your boat pose. This time with bent knees. Reach forward. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. And extend your feet forward. Now, you can take your legs wide, a V. There's definitely balance here. Press out with your heels. And that might help you sit a little more tall and upright. Draw your belly in and up. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on back to center once more. Lower to a hover. And this time hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Set your feet on your mat. And set up for your bridge or wheel. Feet flat about hips width distance. Lift your hips, lift your heart. Set your feet, soften your toes. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Bridge or wheel or any variation. So yeah, play around with it. Give yourself some space. Feel it out. Adjust intentionally. Intentionally letting this practice be an adjustment for you. Take one more big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Soles of your feet together, knees to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. A big breath in. And a long breath out. Take a deep inhale. And a long exhale. Draw your knees to your chest. And come on into your happy baby. Knees wide. And grab your feet, the backs of your legs, even your big toes. Some movement here if that feels good. Long spine, long breath. And draw your knees to your chest. Set your right foot flat on your mat. Take your left foot across your right thigh. So you're setting up your figure four. Again, just like in that arm balance. Half pigeon variation. If you want to set up a traditional half pigeon, go for it. You can keep your right foot flat or lift your right leg. Use your hands to draw your legs in towards you. You're really drawing the right leg in towards you. If you want to use your left hand to gently press the left knee away from you, you can. And even as you use your hands as an assist in this variation, let there be some softness in your fingers, a balance of effort and ease. Tune into the balance in your breath. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And you don't really have to, in fact, you don't have to at all figure it out. Just feel it out. If you're not sure about which variation to work with, instead of trying to, again, figure it out in your head, feel it out in your body, in your heart, in your spirit. If you're trying to figure something out in your life, again, this space of your practice, some space from your thinking mind, often just the space that you need. The answers will find you. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Here, release your hands. Slide your left knee over your right. So pretty much your ego legs, thighs are together, arms come out to the sides, and then drop your knees over to your right for your twist. And if this variation doesn't work, you can stack your legs or work with a different variation. If it works for your neck and shoulders, you can turn your gaze to your left. That kind of completes the twist, but it's not necessary. Still feeling what works for you. If you can feel what works for you here, practice this here. Then you can practice it in your everyday life. Come on back to center, unwrap your legs, give your knees a squeeze, and set this up on the other side. Left foot flat, right foot across your left thigh. Your figure four, half pigeon variation. You might set up traditional half pigeon. Left foot can stay flat, or you can lift that left leg and draw it in. Fingers interlaced, or one hand on top of the other. Again, you can work with your left hand on your left leg, gently pulling in, and then your right hand gently pressing your right knee forward. For as strong and vigorous as this practice is, absolutely a quality of gentleness to it, cultivating that. Some gentleness, some compassion, some softness. All the things that you can practice with yourself off your mat. Being gentle and compassionate with yourself as you navigate right? The challenges of your everyday life. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Softening your shoulders, your face, and your jaw here. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Release your hands, slide your right knee over your left. Eagle legs, thighs together, arms out to the side, and your knees drop over to your left for your twist. Again, you can work with your legs stacked, a different variation entirely. If it works for your neck and shoulders, gaze to the right. Come on back to center. Unwrap your legs, give your knees a squeeze. Then set up for your Shavasana. You can take your legs out or up. And a variation that gives your low back a little more support. Last few moments of your practice. A few moments of space for yourself. Feel that you are grounded. Feel that you're supported. And take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side and make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart, set your gaze, lower your gaze or close your eyes. Together, let's take a big breath in and a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me for Friday Power Flow. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. If you enjoyed practice, I hope you did, leave a comment below. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends. And most important, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you on your mat.